Hey everyone, this is BremSter, and I've actually just finished recording this puzzle, and I'm jumping in with an intro beforehand to tell you I messed up. While I was solving this puzzle, I completely forgot that it was an anti-king puzzle, and I solved it for 20 minutes before I got to the end and went, why doesn't this resolve? But I had a lot of fun in that 20 minutes exploring the puzzle and solving it as far as I could while forgetting the anti-king rule. So I'm going to drop the entire video on you. So you get to laugh at me for 20 minutes while I completely miss the anti-king rule, but I enjoyed the time I spent on it. So I have no problem with that whatsoever. And then you get to see about 2 or 3 minutes of me going, but this puzzle's not possible, and what's going on, and messing around with checkers and stuff to try and figure out what the heck is going on. And then I realize what's going on and I solve it. That's fine. But I could not figure out what was going on because I forgot about the anti-king rule. But if you're interested in that, please do. But this is a reminder. Remember the anti-king rule. I haven't solved this puzzle while using the anti-king rule. I'm just going to present you the puzzle I found. I really enjoyed this one. If this resolved without the anti-king puzzle, I would, without the anti-king rule at the end, I would love it. So I really loved the first 20 minutes of this puzzle. You'll see all of that. I'm just going to leave you to it. So off to BremSter, who doesn't know what he's in for. Good evening, everyone. This is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Cubed by Stine. This is the next puzzle in the Sudoku U series. This set of 5 coming from Cygnet Sudoku Volume 2, which is a book of puzzles by the Puzzles and Paradoxes class from FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards. And the book is broken into sections of puzzles starting incredibly easy. So puzzles that anyone, whether they've done a Sudoku style puzzle before or not, would be able to solve, all the way through to some quite challenging ones. But I don't think any of them would be rated 5 stars on Logic Masters Germany. Anyway, let's have a look at Cubed. I believe this one is probably in the top third of the book. I don't know. I've kind of stopped solving it because I kept getting sent puzzles from it, or told I'd keep getting sent puzzles for it for the series. So I stopped looking at it, and that's because I want to do a good job here rather than because I don't like the puzzles. Anyway, let's have a look. So normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. German whispers. Usually shown as green lines, adjacent digits along German whispers line must differ by at least 5. So any 2 cells connected by a green line must have a difference of at least 5. Anti-king. Cells that are a chess kings move apart cannot contain the same digit. What does that mean? Let's look at, say, this digit. That digit could not, normally by Sudoku, could not repeat in its box or row or column. It also cannot repeat in any cell that touches it. So basically it eliminates any cell from appearing in any of the 8 cells that touch it. So blue could not appear in any of those cells, including those 2. Then we've got XV pairs, which means cells separated by a V sum to 5, cells separated by an X sum to 10, and not all X's and V's are necessarily given. That's what pairs means. Now, I can see an obvious opening to this, which I will get into when I start solving. So let's push the restart button to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to high-low color this. Now, you often get into high-low coloring with German whisper puzzles. I'll get to why in a minute. So I'm going to color any digit that has to be below 5 blue and above 5 yellow. And any 2 digits that sum to 5 must be below 5, because if you have a 5 or higher on the line, a 5 would need to go with a 0, and anything higher than 5 would need to go with a negative number, and they are not available. So I know that these digits are all below 5. Now, I may have to do extra pattern matching on those. I'm not sure. We will see. But we know that those are all below 5. Now, that's going to tell me something about the pattern on all of these 4 lines. What do I mean? Now, you can never put a 5 on a German whisper line, because to have a 5 difference, you must either subtract 5 or add 5 to the number that's on the line. If we start with 5 and we subtract 5, we end up with 0 or less if we subtract 5 or more. If we add 5, we hit 10 or more. So a 5 can never go on a line, because you would end up with a digit that is not a Sudoku digit. Now, any digit that is below 5, so let's pick this one because we know this is 1, 2, 3, 4, you cannot put a digit that is also below 5 next to it, because if this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, there is no 2, you need that 5 difference, and there is the maximum difference between two digits that are both below 5 but still above 0 is 3. 1 to 4 is the maximum difference, and that's a 3 difference. So the ones that are next to it must be above 5. But anything above 5, well, this is below 5, we knew this, but anything above 5 can't go next to a digit that's above 5 because the same rule applies. We know this is 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to get rid of these in a second. But this can't be 6, 7, 8, 9 because these would be also the maximum difference is 3. So you will always alternate high, low along a line. Now, for people who've never seen that before, that may be a little confusing, but it is absolutely true. And a lot of people would have just immediately, like within the first 30 seconds, gone in and colored all of these lines because they must be low. That must be high. These are low. So anything that is 2 away from those must be low. So those are all low. Low, 2 low, low. So those are all low. Now, once the low ones on the lines are colored, these must be high. If that's low, 2 away, that is low. 2 away, that is low. Those are all low. And this is adjacent. This is adjacent. These are all adjacent. And those are all high. Now, that hasn't given me this yet. But it might. Because I have to have a low digit. No, I'm not sure yet. Except I think one of those is a 4. One of those is a 4. Okay, so now we want to look at the other thing about German whisper lines, which is where do 4 and 6 go? Because they only have a single partner. The only digit from 1 to 9 that is 5 away from 4 is 9. And the only digit from 1 to 9 that is 5 away from 6 is 1. So 4 can't go here, or both of those would need to be 9. 4 can't go here, or both of those would need to be 9. So 4 is in one of these two. 6 can't go in either of those two because they have... Oh, these have 3 partners. Because that digit sees all 3 of those. So that can't be 6 or 7. This is an 8-9 pair. And one of them had to be 9 because one of those is 4. And one of those is 4. So that definitely is 9. Because whichever one of these is 4 makes that a 9. These are from 1, 2, 3. If that's a 4, that's a 1. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. There's probably something incredibly obvious that I am missing, but I don't know yet. 5 and 6 are definitely in those, as well. This is a 5, 6, 7 triple. That's what I've got from that, because these are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now, do I have the same thing down here? Because there's a little bit more going on here. These can't be 4. And that can't be 4. So these are 1, 2, and 3. Now, why? These can't be 4. Because if this was 4, these were 4, both of those would be 9. If this was 4, that would be 6. And if that was 6, both of those would need to be 1. So this is a 1, 2, 3 triple. So this is 7, 8, 9. Interestingly enough, I think that works. I was wondering because 7 here would make these 1, 2, but 7 here would also make that 3. So that works. Now these can't be 6 because they all see multiple digits. So this is a 7, 8, 9 triple. That's fascinating. So these are 4, 5, 6. I really don't... I haven't clicked to this yet. I might do this. I know that every second digit along this line is the same. So if I color those purple, green and those purple, these definitely have the same high-low. Now on an X, one digit is going to be low and the other one is going to be high. I know one of those is 5. Oh, where's 5 in this row? Where's 5 in this row? I can't put 5 in any of those. I can't put 5 on an X because its partner would be 5, and I can't put 5 on a whisper line. That's a 5. I should have seen that earlier. So that means this isn't 5. This is 4 or 6. 5 is in one of those two. Right. 5 now looks across. I can't put 5 in any of those because you can't put 5 on a V or an X clue. Can't put 5 on a line, and 5 being in one of those two knocks 5 out of those. So that's a 5. 5 is in one of those three. That's not telling me too much. Now, this can't be a 4-6. I think that's important. Because this is 7, 8, 9. So one of these has to be 4 or 6. Because if I don't put a 4 or a 6 on here, where do I put the other? I can't put a 4, 6 here. So where do I put the other 4, 6 in this row? Oh, that's beautiful. That's a 4. Where do I put 4 in this row? I can't put it on a high digit. If I put it here, it needs to be 4, 6, which breaks that. And I can't put, well, sorry, that's a low digit. This, wait. I made a mistake. But I caught it. This is 4, 2, or 3. But, no, 4 with a 6 here works. Damn, that was so close. Maybe it's true up here. This can't be 4, 6, but that could be. Ah, I misread it. This is 4. This is 2, 3. That is 1. No, I'm still missing something. And I'm not sure what. Whichever one is a 3 dictates where the 7 goes. If that's a 3, that's a 7. If that's a 3, that's a 7. If that's a 3, that's a 7. But I'm not seeing... Maybe it is the colouring of the V's. I don't think I'm doing very well at this puzzle. So... this can't be a 5, and it can't be a low digit. That is a high digit. So this is a low digit. And the reason it couldn't be low is all the lows are taken. So this was a high digit. These, one of the, right, here we go. One of these is low. This is a 5. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 low digits. That has to be a high digit. So now purple in here is low and green is high. There you go. Which means this is the low digit, which is 1, 2, 3, because the 4 in this box has to be over here. No, the 4 in this blue had to be over here. So this is 7, 8, 9. It's scary how little I feel this has helped me. This is the same as this. This has to be 7, 8, 9, doesn't it? Because I can't put 6 in any of those. So this is a 7, 8, 9 triple. And I can't put... No, can't put 4 there because 4 would read both those to be 9. Can't put 4 there, can't put 4 there. So these are actually 1, 2, and 3. And these are 4, 5, and 6. This is fascinating, and I'm still missing something incredibly powerful and obvious about this. That is a high... Right. 5, of course, looks up, saying that's not a 5. That is a high digit. The 5's looking across now. That can't be low or 5. That's a high digit. But this is a high digit now. Because 1, 2, 3, 4 lows and a 5. That's a high digit, and it's C7, 8, 9. That's the 6. That's the 7. This is 5, 6. So these are 7, 8, 9. This is 7, 8, 9. And there's another important factor here, is this being low gives me all of the lows. That's the 6. So there's no 6 here. This is 4, 5. I'm starting to click. So 6 is a high digit starting to click. Not fully. There is a 6 in one of those two, which means this has to be a 1. because the only thing that's, whichever one of those, if that's a 6, that's a 1, if that's a 6, that's a 1. So that's a 1, and there's a 1 in one of those two. But if that's a 1, that's a 4. There's no 1 here. This is 2, 3. This is 2, 3. Which means this can't be 2, 3, because that would break this. This has to be 1, 4. If there's a 1 there, neither of those can be 6. So that is 1, that is 4, and this is a 2, 3. Ha! Progress. The 4 here, of course, makes this a 2, 3, because I can't put 1, 4 on it, and this isn't a 2, 3, this is a 1, so that is a 9, taking 9 out of there. These, not that one, these 3 are 6, 7, 8, and there's no 6 there. This can't be a 1. This can't be a 1. This is the 1. This is a 2, 3 pair. Am I looking at this the right way? I don't know. Am I having fun solving it? YES. Now, 2, 3, and 4 go into those. This is the 1. It's the only low digit I haven't placed in a row. That can't be the 4. 3, 8, 9 works. 2, 8, 9 works. Okay. These are 2, 3, and 4. If that's a 4, both of those have to be a 9, and it can't be. That's not the 4. The 2, 3 pair makes that the 4, which makes that the 1. This is a 2 or a 3. I was about to say one of those has to be a 3, but it doesn't. This can't be a 6. This is 7, 8, 9. This is 7, 8, 9 because of the 6 anyway, so I didn't need to worry about this. Now this is, I can't put a 4 on this. So where is 4 in this row? I can't put it in any of those 3. I can't put it on there because I don't have a 6 available. I can't put it in any of those. That's 4, that's 1, and there's no 1 there. I like this. This is not 1, 9. It's not 4, 6. So this is either 2, 8 or 3, 7. The 2 and the 3 take the 2, 3 out of there. So it goes in that order, and that is the low digit and that is the high digit. This isn't hard. This is just a really nice example of how these hang together. 7 and the 8. I like puzzles like this, where it's like pulling out the deduction. Am I looking for high-low? Am I looking for the next Sudoku pattern? Am I looking for the next German whisper deduction? And none of them are too hard. I'm really enjoying this. This is the 9, which takes 9 out of here. If this is a 7, this would have to be 1, 2, and it can't be. That's the 8. That's the 7, and that's the 1, 2. So this is the 3, which makes that the 7, which puts 7 down here, but this 7, 8, 9 looking across takes 7 out of there, making that the 7. This is the 8, making that the 2, which looks up making that the 3, and that the 2. Beautiful. Loving this is easy because it's a really good puzzle. Loving this. 6, 8, 9 go in there, but no 6, 9 available. That is an 8, and I can take 8 out of there. 8 can go next to either 1, 2, or 3. No problem. But there is a 5 or 5 and a 6 in those digits. 1 has to be in one of those two, and it's not there. I can put the 1 there and mark it as low. Probably don't need the colouring, but I'm going to keep it for now. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. These are 4, 5, 6. In fact, these are 4, 5, 6. The 7, 9 makes that the 8, which takes 8 out of there, which takes 7 and 9 out of those, and that is a 6, 8 pair. Cool. 8 is in one of those two, which does allow that to be 2 or 3. Okay. This can't be a 9. If that was a 9, that'd be a 1. That has not been able to be a 9 for a while. Right, okay. It is possible the colouring is making it hard for me to see what's going on. But anyway, there is a 6 in one of those two. In fact, these are 2, 3, and 6. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 2, 3, and 6. So that's a 2, 3, 6 triple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 9. Okay, I'll take that. And these, 1, 2, these, whoa, that's not a 4. Why did I put 4, 5, 6 from the column? These are 3, 5, and 6. And there's no 3 in either of those. That's a 3. This is a 5, 6 pair. That is a low digit. Hello digit. 4 takes 4 out of all of those. Unless I made a mistake there. I guess we'll find out. And these are 4, 5, 6. So anything that sees 5 in this row? No. One of these is a 7. And 7 can never go next to 3. So that's a 2. So that's a 3. So that's a 2. That's the 4. The 2 looks down saying that's not the 2. 2 is in one of those two. Ah, the 2 here makes that the 3, which makes that the 2. This is not the 2. That's the 2. This is a 3-6 pair. Three can never go next to 7. There's no 7 in those. That's the 8, that's the 9, that's the 7, which I could have used the X for, but I didn't. The 8 comes out of there. That's a 7 or a 9. Again, I'm having fun. I'm terrified I've made a mistake, though. Easy, not a hard puzzle, but... So still got to... These are 1, 2, 3, and 5. So I'm actually going to pencil mark those. 1, 2, 3, and 5. This can't be a 1 or a 2. This can't be a 2. This can't be a 1. And this can't be a 3 or a 1. So where's the 1 in this row? That's the 1. Can't put 1... Right, where's 1 in this row? Can't be in any of those, can't be in any of those, and of those 3 it couldn't be there, and that's a 6. That's a 1. So these are 2, 3, and 5. So 2 is in one of those two. Oh, but this 2 is looking up. That's the 3, that's the 2. Never said my scanning was good. So that's low, that's low. Can I resolve the 3, 5? Well, I can do some more here. That's the 9, that's the 7. Which means that's the 9. There is something fundamentally important I have missed. That 4 makes that the 9, which makes that the 8. The 9 looks down, making that the 7 and that the 9. This 4 looks down, making that the 5 and that the 4, which is the low digit. So I need to put a 3 in here somewhere, and it's in one of those two. I need to put a 5 in one of these 3. So these are high digits. These are from 6, 7, 8. They are high digits. And there is one of 6, 7. Well, there's no 7 in here. There has to be a 7 in those, but that's not helping that I'm seeing. There's also a 7 in one of those two, but that's not helping either. Have I done all the whisper lines? No, that can't be a 6. That's the 8, because 6 would need a 1 next to it, and I don't have it. That's the 6, which takes 6 out of those. That's a 7, 8 pair, and this is 3, 5, 6. Again, not necessarily clever, but I'm getting there. Also way out of practice. But again, not an excuse, just what's going on. So, of course, that's not the 3. That's a 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe the colours are in the way at this point. Or maybe not. Maybe I am just missing a fundamental, basic thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 go into these. 4, 4, 4. This is a 4, 7 pair. How is that going to get resolved? So this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 5, 8. These are 3, 5, 8. There's no 3 there. Have I missed something really obvious? Or have I made a mistake? No, the digits I've entered are correct. I'm just terrified I've made a mistake because there's been a ramp up here. No, it's here. It's got to be here because this... Oh, no, that's just 356. Three is in one of those two. 456, 456, 56, 35678. 56456 35. These rows are really simple, so I'm worried about missing something in these rows. 8 5 6 7 4 3 5. Because I've done everything on the clues now. 1, 2, 3 has multiple, 4 has multiple, 5, 6. So is this a Y-wing or something? I'm really terrified here. What have I've scanned terribly. How have I scanned that so terribly? Checking pencil marks. Why did checking pencil marks tell me that couldn't be a 5 or an 8? Where is it getting that from? Where is it getting that from? I thought I had my scanning for just basic... Conflict checker off. Okay, conflict checker on. I don't know what this different conflict checker was, but on classic Sudoku, which is what I thought it was set on, it's not telling me anything. So I don't know where it was getting that from. Okay, time to knuckle down and try and figure out what's going on here. So if I'm looking for a Y-wing... Sorry, I haven't looked for Y-wings for ages. You're looking for 3 digits in a triangle pattern where those digits repeat in a certain way, and I'm terrible at them. But I'm not seeing one anyway. Like if there was... This is 5, 8, this is 5, 6. If there was a 6, 8 or something in this column... Like, if this is a 5, both of those 6, but that's not a Y-wing at all. Eight. I'm sorry, I'm stumped. Oh, it's anti-king. You get to laugh at BremSter. This can't be a 5. And it can't be an 8. That's a 3. How many times have we all done that? The 3 looks down, making that the 6. I had fun solving up to there. I'm going to wear it. I had a lot of fun solving this puzzle up to there. The 3 says that's not a 3. 5, 6 pair makes that a 3. That can't be a 5. That's a 6. That's a 5. That's a 6. Taking 6 out of those. The 6 looks up making that the 5, so I take 5 out of those. The 4 makes that the 6 and that the 4. I had a lot of fun solving this puzzle. I don't care that I got it wrong. I'm only worried about the video, so I'm going to record an intro saying, oopsie. The 5, 6, this 6 makes this the 5 and this the 6. The 5 looks up making that the 4 and that the 5, which makes that... Nope, that's not what resolves it. It's... The 8 makes that the 7 and that the 8, and the 7 makes that the 4 and that the 7, and that's the puzzle, which I should have done about, I don't know, 15 minutes faster than I did. I had a lot of fun solving the German Whisper in the XV without using that though. So I'm going to aware that I'm putting this video out, but I am going to record an intro that I'll put before it saying I was an updie. Cool. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Stine, for the puzzle. That was really, really cute. I was about to say thank you, Cubed, for the puzzle. When people use short names for puzzles like this, which is great. I love short names for puzzles. I do it a lot myself. When I don't know the setter that well, it's very, very easy for me to think the puzzle name was the setter name. I got that wrong. No, thank you, Stine, for the puzzle. That was really, really cool. I love the way these German Whisper lines worked, and if I'd remembered the anti-king, I would have done a lot better at this puzzle, but I didn't, and that's on me. Great puzzle. And I love the way it was like, at the end, this doesn't work. What's going on? I forgot a rule. I completely forgot a rule. My fault. Yeah, really cool. Thanks very much. And if I put in an intro in the video saying I forgot the anti-king rule, that'll remind people that it's there and they get to laugh at me a lot. And if they're solving it, hopefully they'll watch the intro and remind them to pay attention to it. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with tomorrow's Sudoku U puzzle. And as always, good luck with your solving. Better than I had anyway.